You know your woman, here, I leave it out. You know her. She's my next door neighbour.
What's the crack, everybody? My name's Dylan Murphy, and you're watching A Pint with Gemma Dunleavy on District Magazine. It's a show where we shoot the shit with our favourite people and quiz them over a creamy one. Today's guest is a singer, a composer, a dancer, and an all-round legend. I'm joined by Gemma Dunleavy, aka Gem by name, Gem by nature, aka the Sheriff Street Sheriff, aka Dancy Glitches and Homemade Stitches. Gemma, how are you?
Great. Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, buzzing to be here.
Sláinte.
Sláinte.
I read earlier that there's 119,000 pints a year wasted for people with moustaches. Like it gets lost in their moustache. Pretty mad.
Jesus.
Yeah, pretty grim.
I feel like people who have like moustaches are the biggest Guinness drinkers. Like I feel like if you were to look at all the people who drink Guinness.
Yeah. It's just a staple.
My earliest memory of a pint of Guinness is seeing the top of it on an outflow's moustache in the pub.
So, are you ready for question one?
Right.
Question number one. What is the county town of Leitrim? Answer number one, Carrick-on-Shannon. 2, Leitrim. 3, Dromod. 4, Drumshanbo.
Carrick-on-Shannon.
Correct. Question number 2. In the folktale about the salmon of knowledge, what did Finn McCool burn as he prepared the tiddler sandwich?
Oh,
Sandwich? Salmon. So, A, his tongue, B, his thumb, C, his clothes, and D, the salmon.
His tongue.
Yeah, that's correct.
That was a guess.
Killing
That
it.
was a guess. I shouldn't have said that. No, I knew that. I remember that.
So, question number 3.
Right.
How good's your Irish?
Oh, I like to think it's good because I dip in and out working in a primary school, but you know,
Yeah.
it depends on what the topic is. Like,
Well, we'll see.
if I need to go to the toilet, it's great, you know. I'm Wilkie had to go, but I mean, for then that, go on, hit me.
So, question number 3. How many letters are there in the Irish alphabet? A, 18. B, 20. C, 22. And D, 24.
I can't even tell you how many letters are in the English alphabet now, so I'm just gonna guess this. 20.
No, it's 18. So, the missing letters from the English counterpart are
K
yeah,
and Z
yeah,
and
Y, X, W,
yeah, there's a lot of
V,
them.
Q, and J.
Yeah.
So there's quite a few. Question number 4.
Right.
Barack Obama has traced his roots to an Irish town called Moneygall, but which county is Moneygall in?
Ah,
A, Limerick. B, Tipperary. C, Offaly. D, Laois.
Limerick. No?
It's
Oh my
Offaly.
god, I was sure, because I mean, who doesn't go to the Obama Plaza
I
every time they go
know,
somewhere?
I know.
There be no fucking stopping me.
It's in, where'd you say?
Offaly?
Offaly. So just be a queue for people getting in the photo with Barack and
Yeah, very
Obama.
Instagram friendly.
How did that even come about? Like, that's just mad.
So question number 5. The sculpture commonly known as the Nace Ball was erected in 1993, but what is the Nace Ball actually called? A, the Nace Ball. B, perpetual motion. C, hollow black sphere with road markings. Or D, traffic.
I'm gonna go with hollow black sphere with road markings.
No, it's perpetual motion.
They missed out, they should have called it that.
At the end of that round, we're sitting on 2 out of 5.
Oh, jeez.
Cool, so on to round number 2. It's the snack round, so it's gonna be Irish pop culture. But first of
Right.
all, what's your snack of choice when you go to the bar?
Dry roast peanuts.
There you go.
Thanking you very much.
Where's your favourite pub that you would normally go to? Where's your local?
Oh, I have a few locals. I was talking about this the other day. So, like, there's like the Sheriff Club, which isn't open at the moment. Nocters, which is on Sheriff Street. Then there's Lloyd's on Amiens Street, and then Mullet's, which is next door to Lloyd's. So they be all like kind of like local family pubs. But like Nocters and the club is right beside one another, and Lloyd's and Mullet's is right beside each other. So kind of people be going in for a pint, go out and have their smoke, chat to whoever prepares a pint in the other shop. But mostly Lloyd's, I think Lloyd's on Amiens Street.
So let's get into it. So question number 1. How many feature films has Liam Neeson appeared in? So A, 65, B, 102, C, 88, D, 124.
65.
It's 102.
What?
And it's pretty mental. He's actually appeared in 54 films since Taken came out in 2009.
Oh my God.
So that's number one. We'll get on to number two.
Right.
In which year did Graham Norton start on BBC? So the options are A, 2010, B, 2001, C, 2007, and the final option is D, 2009.
Oh, I was watching an interview with him the other day. I should remember this. 2007?
So it's 2009.
Oh, I was nearly going to go for that one. I knew it wasn't the earliest one because that was too close to his father Ted.
Question number three. We're getting there. So, how many albums has Irish legend Dustin the Turkey released? Now this is not including greatest hits.
Okay, right.
A is 3, B is 5, C is 7, and D is 8.
This is not including his greatest hits.
Not including the greatest hits.
Jesus Christ, how many does a turkey release?
It's
I need to take notes from him. Can't even get one finished. Let me see. I feel like they'd capitalise off that, wouldn't they? They'd rinse it like kids love Dustin. Everyone does. 7?
It's 5. I mean, how many people have all these number one albums and have done Eurovision? Like,
I know, yeah.
Not many.
No, he's a force to be reckoned with, Dustin.
Janie Maggers to stadium.
So, question number 4. On which reality TV show did Nadine Coyle lie about her age on?
Oh yeah, Popstar the Rivals.
Didn't even need the options.
Yeah,
Nailed
1983.
it. Were you a big fan of the reality TV shows?
I used to be betting to them.
Yeah?
Yeah, I used to be betting to them. I remember the moment when that was happening. I can still remember like going into a cold sweat because it was such drama, you know. I remember like me and my ma being like,
No, she didn't.
Nadine still seems confused about her date of birth.
What date of birth did I say now?
So number 5. In what year did the man famously slip on the ice outside forecourts during a segment on RTE News? A, 2009, B, 2010, C, 2011, and D, 2012.
was it 2009?
It's 2010.
Oh shit, that was the year we had the big snow.
Yeah.
I should have noticed. All me dog had puppies that year during the big snow. So it was I should have remembered that. I actually only watched that the other night. The people who are filming that, like, were literally doing a Simon Cowell. They were like,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like the Trees and Mannion thing as well.
Don't make unnecessary journeys.
You know your woman, here, I'll leave it out. You know her.
I'll leave it out.
She's my next door neighbour, and she, after that, like, everyone was on her. And, like, people be sending taxis down to pick her up and drive her up to Sin nightclub. And she'd, like, MC over. And they'd partner and she's getting loads of gigs out of it.
We're on to round 3, which is the BBguinness round, and it's basically how well do you know yourself. So first of all, we'll get some very small Guinnesses to come in here first. How are you feeling about this round?
Good, yeah. I'm hoping I'll do better than the other rounds. Like, you know, I'd want to, wouldn't I?
So question number 1. To the closest 50,000, how many streams does Up the Flats have on Spotify?
Oh.
So A, 1.35 million, B, 1.4, C, 1.45, and D, 1.3. There's not a lot of leeway there, but
Oh, I'm gonna be out straight after it hit a million. I actually just didn't. What was it? 1.3, 1.45.
1.35, 1.4, 1.45, 1.3. So 1.3 up to 1.45.
1.4.
Yeah.
Is it?
Woo.
Yes. Okay, I
Great.
feel like I
yeah,
feel
gotta
like
celebrate, gotta celebrate. Question number 2. This is a good one.
Right.
So finish the lyrics to this. See, you could wash any man right out of my hair.
And that can make you wish to God that she was never there. So lift me up on top of you and call me a girl. Yeah, that's
Cruising?
Yeah.
Is that one of your favourite songs, would you say?
It's one of the fun ones to perform because like it's kind of just like I feel like I get to step into that like young one who doesn't give a fuck anymore. There's something real when you're at that age. There's something that feels real. You might be the least independent person, but there's something that makes you feel real independent and cool and grown up. If you're in a young fella's car speeding down the road, you know, I'm not encouraging that, but like, yeah.
So we'll get on to question number 3.
Yeah.
So this might be an easy one, but what number is on the back of your Sheriff Street football top that you've worn at your shows?
12.
Yeah. So why is it number 12? You're the 12th man or anything?
No.
No?
No. No, it was just the one that I had. The only reason how I know this is 12, right, was when we were finished in the academy, I kind of didn't think about, like, I tend to do these things, like, I think of these really big ideas and I don't think about how I'm going to execute them myself, and then I just go for it, and then I'm in the middle of it and I'm like, oh shit, and all of a sudden I have like 12 boxes to get out of the academy that are full of like merch, this, and I haven't said to anybody, can you hang around and help me, or can someone like help me into the car with these? So anyway, we have all this merch, all this stuff getting out. They have a show coming on. The show is on at like 11:30 or something. It's like a club night, right? And they're like, you have to get everything cleared out. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, where's my dad? Like, where's my uncle? Where's that? And they're like, they're all gone up to the bridge, like in the pub in Ballybock. And I'm like, how am I gonna get rid of these? So they had the workers come in for the nightclub, and this young fella comes in, and I was like, do you work here? And he's like, yeah. I was like, you wouldn't give us a hand, would you, to lift these boxes out? And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, they're the sheriff jerseys. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, looks at the back, he's like, that's my number. I'm number 12. I'm in there tomorrow. Is that my jersey? And I was like, I hope not.
We'll do a little bit of a throwback for this next one.
Right.
So, in what year was your collab with Clue, Moonrunner, released? So A, 2011, B, 2012, C, 2013, and D, 2014.
It's either 2013 or 14. Must have been the end of 2014.
2012.
What?
Yeah.
I really
10
don't
years,
know.
that's
Like,
crazy.
You know, right, here's the thing. I have no concept of time. Like, time and space is just, like, honestly, like people often say, oh, how many, what gig were, I went to gig the weekend, was it good? Yeah, how many people were there? There could be 100 people there, and I'll be like, about like 780.
Final question of the round. Your birthday is 22nd of April, am I right? Which one of these people does not share a birthday with you?
Right.
So A, Machine Gun Kelly, B, Jack Nicholson, C, Vladimir Lenin, D, Enya.
Enya.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I would know if
you
she...
would know if it was that one? Yeah,
I'm kind of raging, to be honest.
Did you know any of the others?
I knew Jack Nicholson.
Here's Johnny.
Are you ready for the lightning round?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So on to the final round, the lightning
Right.
round. I'm going to
Right.
pepper you with questions, true or false. For every right one, you get a point.
Right.
And whilst you're doing this, you're going to be pouring pints. 3, 2, 1, go. Keith Duffy and Brian McFadden are in a group called Boyzone, true or false?
True.
Correct. Ireland drinks more Guinness than anywhere in the world.
True.
False.
No, false. We're a very
Belfast
small
ri-
country.
Belfast writer C.S. Lewis wrote Lord of the Rings.
No.
False. Correct.
What?
No,
Bel-
as it is correct. Avatar is the highest grossing movie of all time.
What? Avatar, no.
False?
False, yeah. Sorry.
Sylvester Stallone wrote Rocky when he was on holidays in the Rockies.
No.
Yep, that's false.
That's way
Katie
too
Taylor
obvious.
won an Olympic gold medal.
Who?
Katie Taylor,
Ah, yeah.
true. The first Chinese restaurant in Ireland opened in the 1970s.
Yeah, more importantly, did they serve spice bags?
True or false?
Yeah, true, sorry.
It's
Sorry.
false.
I'm like, yeah, no.
The Blarney Stone is in County Kerry.
No, it's in Clare.
The white ball in a Guinness can is called a fidget.
That's true.
It's false, it's called a widget. People are born on Christmas Day are a Virgo.
False.
It's false. Lawrence Fishburne was in The Matrix Resurrections.
It's false.
Yep, it's false. Irish rapper Officer wears a Pokemon mask.
False.
It's false. He wears a Naruto mask. Hodge and Rog were nominated for a BAFTA. False. Supermax is older than KFC.
False.
It's false. Barack Obama's ancestry can be traced back to Sligo.
False.
It's false. Billie
False.
Eilish's surname is O'Connell.
True.
It's true. And that's game over. And they've settled. Okay, Pint Man, how did they get on?
And into the pointometer. It's a great point. Now over to the scoreboard. Round 1, Gemma scored 2 points. Round 2, just 1 point. Round 3, Gemma scored 4 points. On the lightning round, 14 points. On the pointometer, 80 points. Making Gemma first and last on our leaderboard with 101 points. Back to you in the studio, Dill.
Well, we can end it there. We'll say one last time. Sláinte.
Sláinte.